Their job is to protect Michigan's most at-risk kids. But tonight, CPS employees tell the 7 investigators they are struggling just to keep up.
They say high caseloads, employee burnout, and hundreds of vacant positions all make it more likely for kids to slip through the cracks. Simply put, they need help.
Well, tonight, they are talking to 7 investigator Ross Jones, who continues his series, Unprotected.
Our people are struggling, and our people are struggling just like some of the people that they're servicing.
When a child is the victim of abuse or neglect in Michigan, caseworkers with Children's Protective Services are the first and sometimes only line of defense. But in the battle to keep children safe across our state, multiple current and former CPS employees say they are losing, and the most vulnerable are suffering.
Everybody says, working for the state, that's a good thing. You're going to have support. It was no support at all.
For nearly the last year, we've revealed the stories of children who died after multiple warnings were made to CPS, yielding little or no action.
The buried body was discovered to be 9-year-old Zamar King III.
A boy who told CPS his mother choked him and wanted to kill him. She was later charged with just that.
I was battling with them not to return him.
A toddler taken from his home because of bruises and black eyes, returned by CPS, and dead days later.
Are there any kids still in the house?
My daughter was in there, yes.
A 12-year-old girl killed in a house fire allegedly set by her mother after CPS missed red flags of her serious mental illness.
These deadlines cannot be met, and there are many of these families out here, they need more. It shouldn't just be they're trying to put a Band-Aid on it because they have a deadline.
Until July, Kelly Barnett was the president of UAW Local 6000, representing CPS caseworkers throughout Michigan.
They want to do a good job. They want to service the people that are assigned to them. There are not enough people to do it.
Not even close. Records we've obtained show that 20% of CPS caseworker jobs are vacant. 315 of the 1,600 budgeted positions are unfilled, according to a July state report. That doesn't include supervisors, where the state is another 53 short. The consequences, workers say, are easy to see. Cases stack up and investigators burn out.
A case may be closed too soon, and something else comes up later on down the road that could have been preventable.
It was a refrain we heard from employees everywhere, from Oakland County, where Raymond Hesser is a union steward, to Wayne County.
I would work till 2 a.m. sometimes, wake up at 7 and do it again.
This employee spent more than a year in Wayne County as a CPS services specialist. Because the state did not give them permission to speak publicly, they asked that we alter their voice and not show their face. Caseworkers are supposed to handle no more than 12 cases at a time, but because Wayne County was so understaffed, they say,
we would have around 30 to 40.
30 to 40?
Yes. There wasn't many people that I knew of that didn't have within that range, or close to.
Text messages between CPS employees in Wayne County from earlier this year back that up. One caseworker reported juggling 22 cases. Another had 23. I had 30 cases at one time, said another worker.
How often were people leaving, quitting?
All the time. It was very frequent that I was hearing, and if they weren't leaving, they wanted to leave.
This worker ultimately shown the door, they say, because they couldn't keep up with their high caseload. Today, Wayne County is 46 CPS employees short.
CPS is overwhelmed, under-resourced.
State Rep Jennifer Conlon is vice chair of the House subcommittee overseeing the state's child welfare system. Her subcommittee has taken testimony from families failed by CPS, law enforcement frustrated by it, and state officials leading it.
Anyone working over there, I don't think is working there to intentionally neglect a child in need. But these are our most vulnerable.
Given how high the stakes are, 315 CPS vacancies, shouldn't alarm bells be going off?
Yeah, I'm sure. You're telling me that number. I didn't know that number before. But no, of course.
We asked repeatedly to sit down with the Department of Health and Human Services, which oversees CPS, about what we plan to report about understaffing. But a spokeswoman declined our request for an interview, saying they'd be unable to participate. Instead, they issued a lengthy statement, not addressing understaffing, but highlighting new efforts aimed at improving employee work-life balance and reducing burnout. "We won't be satisfied," the statement reads, "until Michigan is the best place in America to raise kids and build families."
This is one of the most difficult jobs that anybody could ever have. People that started this job thinking that they were actually going to make a difference. And now they see themselves engulfed in a numbers game.
And we have posted the department's full statement at WXYZ.com/unprotected. That's where you can also find our year-long series investigating Michigan's child welfare system. If you have information you want to share about what's happening at CPS, we want to hear from you. You can send me an email at ross.jones@WXYZ.com or call me directly at 248-827-9466. I'm Ross Jones, 7 News Detroit.